spiel. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. We will be picking up right where we left off last week, but before we do that, I'd like to thank some friends of the Greenwater Guildhall. If you are watching on Twitch, scroll down, you should see some tiles there. If you don't see the tiles, click on my profile image and the tiles should pop up. The first on the list is Talon Claw. They make beautiful wooden tabletop accessories for your games, such as dice vaults, dice trays, wooden DM screens. They have a full line of class-themed drinking coasters. They have cutting boards, so if you like to serve meat and cheese trays, these are the guys to talk to. And all of it can be customized with laser engraving and any custom images you would like. So yeah, definitely check them out. They are high quality. They do take a bit of time. I am still waiting for my custom DM screen that was ordered in December. I'm hoping that will arrive sometime this year. Next on the list is the Speechless Barge. She and her husband make tabletop accessories, and she specializes in doing custom-made leather products, such as covers for your core rulebook. She has a full line of dice bracelets. Popular one is the Pride bracelet, where each dice on it is a different color. She has a dice mat that for rolling on that rolls up and looks like a spell scroll. So yeah, give her a look. She does fabulous work. And she is in the UK, so if you're ordering for a gift or something that's time sensitive, make sure that you give it ample time to arrive. And then there is Fable Beard Company. They make beard products such as oils, balms, beard butter, and co-wash. Each of their scent profiles is a different fantasy character. Right now I'm wearing the Candyman, which was actually a fall scent. It is a beard butter that smells like candied apples. They have a deal. If you're a first-time purchaser, they have an offer for a buy one get one free on beard oil. If you put 2 beard oils into your cart and use the code FIRST, it will discount the second oil to free. So give them a check. We'd like to do a shout out to Matthew Kerwin, who is the author of a new Traveler novel called The Wagner Incident. He was given permission by the creator of Traveler, Mark Miller, to publish his novel, and you can get it on Amazon, $2.99 for Kindle and $8.99 for trade paperback. And if you are playing Traveler and you are the referee and you need something to quickly run for your night's adventure, the adventure that I wrote, The Mystery of BTSHT 365, is on sale on DriveThruRPG for 33% off until March 17th. And I believe that brings the price to about $1.34. So if you are looking for a quick and easy adventure that is full of hijinks and nostalgia, definitely check that out. Where we left off last week in Tyranny of Dragons, the party had gone into the dungeon beneath Castle Naerytar, where they ended up getting into a protracted battle with the bullywug leader, who is a shaman named Farblex Splattergoo. And they ended up putting Farblex down pretty quickly. And they then took a long rest because he beat on them a little bit, but not too bad, and they needed some spell slots back. They also discovered a teleportation circle that is active on the floor, and they don't know where it goes. So there's that. There's Mist.
Should we reset back after long rest, or?
Yeah, you guys complete a long rest. You get all your spell slots and hit points back.
Hi.
Hello. All right. So, I don't know if you heard that, Brian. You completed a long rest. You get all your spell slots, key points, and hit points back.
Shit.
Hey, Chris, you know
Yeah.
the beard oil I was talking about?
Yeah.
I got some gifted to me, and that stuff is amazing. I love it.
You got some of the Fable Beard Company stuff?
Yeah, it was gifted to me, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, good plug for them. Yeah, I've tried a couple of different brands, and I will say Fable is the absolute best of everything I've tried. Way better than Bearded Bastard or some of the other ones. Mountaineer, I've tried, and this blows them away.
Yeah, I love the scents. They're nice, they're crisp, but like not overwhelming, and my beard feels good after. So yeah, I'm definitely on board with it.
Nice. Good to hear that other people are happy with it as well. So, I guess the big question is, where would you like to go from here? This was at down here.
Why must there be so much water? As I suggest that we go search everything.
Yeah, should we look over the rest of the local terrain for loots before we jump in the circle of unknowns?
So, actually, during your long rest, trying to figure out what is in here. So, none of you are actually wizards, right?
No.
So, then it doesn't really matter, but in the chamber just to the south of you, you find Farblex's inner sanctum, and there is a chest in there that is not locked, and you find 2 spell books. One of them has 9th level spells in it. But it's really inconsequential to go through a spell list of what's actually in there since none of you are wizards. So you can write down that you have 2 spell books, put down one of them has 9th level spells, and if and when anybody takes a wizard class, or if we gain a wizard, at that point then we can say, well, yeah, this spell's in there. It's just really tedious and not important to go through that. But that room is a dead end, and being Farblex Spattergoo's inner sanctum, it is mostly, the floor is just a pool of mud. So, yeah, where would you like to go from here?
How deep is all of that water in the big watery room?
Well,
Years.
Deeper than orcs.
Okay.
so is that where you guys are wanting to head?
That's where I want to go. I don't know about anybody else.
Okay.
I want to
We're
go
both this room, so that makes sense.
in next spot.
All right. Yeah. Just go ahead and put your guys over there.
You can probably leap from thing to thing, right? Maybe? No, never mind.
So this is a large underground lake, and when you come in here, you see. Let's see here. You immediately see a giant frog.
Let's stick our frog on that frog.
Ribbit.
Turtle, dead frog, there's frog.
Just don't use the dead turtle icon. That's offensive. Do that.
It's offensive to my kind.
I'll trigger. I'm gonna start snowflaking.
I'll help. I'll use the help action.
Would that be an avalanche? If you have multiple people start snowflaking, is that an avalanche?
Yeah.
So yep, you want to know how deep the water is. Are you gonna how do you want to go about finding that out? So this is a large underground lake. There's a small island out here with a giant frog on it, and you can hear tons and tons of croaking, just bunches and bunches of croaking all throughout.
Does it look like a regular frog?
It looks like a regular giant frog, yes.
Then I will be a giant frog, and I'll go say hi to the giant frog, because he's obviously my friend. Hello, fellow frog. Ribbit. I don't like that there's more frogs talking over there. More frogs.
I feel like it's gonna be a great big nest. Like there's gonna be a giant, scary frog that's like mama frog of all of her spawn.
So, yep, you turn into a giant frog.
Cool.
And you come over, you find out, so this cavern where this underground lake is, you guys can look up and just make out in the darkness with the stalactites hanging down that this chamber looks like it's about 30 feet to the ceiling. The water in this lake averages 10 to 15 feet deep.
Okay, so I'm scared of it. That's too deep.
And
You don't like water either?
I'm just short, so that's just like really deep. I get around that pretty good. So
yep, make a charisma check to see if this frog is, or you can make, so if you're a giant frog, would that be, I'm going to say you can make an animal handling check and you get advantage on the roll because you're a giant frog.
animal handling. Um, 13.
Okay. Just a second, I will tell you what happens. So you go over and try to croak out a greeting to this giant frog, and
I used the wrong dialect.
clearly, because its response is, it's like, you are not fooling me, and it attacks you. Everybody roll initiative. Okay.
My previous initiative was still accurate.
So,
And yep, did you put yours in?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, Mist, you see this giant frog. I guess they take an offensive stance. I don't know what an offensive stance for a frog looks like, but that's what you're interpreting. Mist, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Okay. Can I do like a walk to here, jump to here kind of thing?
Well, let's see here.
And I have like 40 movement, so.
So, what is your strength score?
Strength score is 14.
I would say that with a 10-foot lead up, you could run and jump the 15 feet to get across here.
Would that put me here or here?
It would put you right here.
Ooh, right on the edge of the water.
Yep.
So I'm like tiptoeing.
But I mean, you would still have movement. So I mean, you could move to here.
Okay. Then I will do that.
Okay.
I will move to here. Do I only get one jump per turn, or can I jump again to like say here? Or is it like to use up all my strength in one jump?
You didn't use up all your strength, but yeah, you could move to here. That's only you could jump to here. That's only 5 feet.
Okay, then I'll do that because then that frees up this spot here for other people to get to it easier.
Okay.
Alrighty, and now I will bash it with my stick. Well, I will attempt to bash it with my stick.
Okay. Stick bashing commences.
Don't hit the one frog.
How do I know which frog is the right frog?
I poked a frog with my stick.
Silly frog. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
For 4 damage.
Okay. Believe it or not, 4 is actually almost a grievous injury for a giant frog.
Can I use my bonus action to just do it on one hand? Whatever that weapon strike thing is called?
Yeah, you're do a claw strike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I can't find words right now.
sure.
What the hell did that do? Oh, there. Hold on. For 5 damage.
Nice. The giant frog is bloodied. All right, Shredder, what would you like to do?
Do I get that? Am I supposed to add that? Do you get that damage to it? Since
Yes.
for damage. For 5 more.
Okay. It's still up, but it is fairly badly wounded. So, Shredder, what would you like to do?
How far can I standing jump with a strength 20?
So, standing jump, you can move, you can jump your, let's see here. So you could move, you could jump the 5 feet, which would be your strength modifier.
Only your strength mod?
Yeah, the long jump, if you move 10 feet, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
So I can move back 10 feet, run forward 10 feet, and then jump 20.
Correct.
I have a maximum of 40, so I'm not jumping further than my move allows.
Correct.
So I gotta back up like a 5-year-old trying to get on the swing set.
Right.
Gotta run at it.
Right.
Random, yeah.
And then I wanna do my go into my shell while I'm in flight as my action and land on him in shell.
Okay. Make a athletics jump or a strength athletics check.
What does that have with advantage on it? Why does it have with advantage? Because I get advantage on strength while it's drawn in my shell.
Okay.
So 21 on that check.
So yeah, you peg him and do 5 points of damage, and he is splatted.
And
So-
then I stick my hands out of the holes in the shell and I do a little breakdancing spin move.
So as you're doing your little breakdancing spin move after smashing this frog, the croaks in the cavern start to become a cacophony, and you begin to hear splashes in the water as these other giant frogs are swimming your way. Yep, what would you like to do?
Announce that you're their leader now, as you kill the old one.
I think that ship has sailed.
You work for me now.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Also, here.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit. I'm gonna swim over there, and I will try to intimidate them to be like, I am the frog.
Okay, hold on here. Where the hell did all my bookmarks go? Well, that's what mechanical pencils are for. Okay, so go back over here. So you swim over here, and you're going to try and convince them that you are their leader. Is that what you're?
Yes.
Okay. Make a persuade check.
I was not persuasive. I talked about all the things that frogs don't like French chefs and cats and crows.
So, yeah, they are not having any of it. And,
We could have had a frog army.
some of them look like they're...
Send a frog to do this.
Some of them look like they're pointing at you and being like, I like your initiative. We're going to eat you first.
Ribbit.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Make a sad frog sound.
Okay.
Ribbit.
That's so sad.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Do that just drop. Here's that. Roughly 60 feet. So frogs are bad.
Not this frog. This frog is different.
Well, I don't know which frog you are, so duck.
No, frog, not duck.
That was damn fast.
Which
That was clever.
this frog here, the one in the front, that little guy,
Which one? Okay.
the one north. Oh, I'm gonna hit him with an Agonizing Eldritch Blast.
Jesus. What's the range on your...
It's 120 feet for a standard Eldritch.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, 120 feet.
Go ahead and make your shot.
Soft 20.
That hits.
Uh, 14 damage.
Oh, yeah. So you blow a hole in the frog, but the frog's not dead. You got Venger over here on the shore throwing out hand lasers. Is there anything that Schlagen would like to do with his bonus action or movement?
This wall behind us, is that like full-on ceiling cave wall?
Yeah, that's floor to ceiling wall.
Okay, then, what's this distance? With my movement, I can get to here.
Okay. All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Elmira, what would you like to do?
Here. Looks like I may be able to do a guiding bolt from there. I'm gonna step to the side a little bit to give Schlagen a little more leeway so I don't blast it right into them. I have a question. Do you have your proficiency bonus or just your spell attack bonus in your...
That should all be calculated into your spell attack.
Oh, it's already okay. So that's 13 to hit.
That hits.
Yay! Okay.
You're attacking the same one Schlagen just blasted? Is
I
that?
don't know. It's
Yeah.
This is the one I feel like I can see.
That is the one.
One, 2, 5.
Oh.
Okay.
So this frog just gets blasted into mush.
The frogs are so freaking loud next door
Oh.
at night.
Oh
So
yeah.
I know what it sounds like, and I want to yell out the window, "Jeff, screw already!"
Yeah, you should hear Jeff's backyard about July.
No, it's the worst. My neighbors have all kinds of water stuff over there, swings and stuff.
I have a 3.5 acre wetlands, and they drown out the airport that I'm next to.
Yeah, he's at the end of PDX, and you can't hear the planes go overhead. And what's funny is that there's all this sound, and then when you finally see them, they're like maybe an inch long. They're tiny.
Yeah, the little tree frogs, the tiny climbers.
It's loud sound. I can't imagine it in a cave. It must be unbearable, like.
Yeah, with echoes.
That is terrible, because we're gonna be all pissed off.
So, is there anything that Elmira wants to do with bonus action and/or more movement?
Not really. There's no way I can swim across that.
Yeah, I mean, you could jump in the water and change your name to Bob.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'll move a little bit. I'll start meandering over this way.
Okay.
That's
Bognock, what would you like to do?
So is the thing in the middle of the lake like a stalactite?
It's a column of rock that goes from floor or from ceiling to under the water to the lake bed.
Because I'm just trying to think of where I would have like line of sight. Now that the one that was standing where you could actually see it is dead. Okay,
Yeah, it starts to become a little difficult at this point because the one that you could easily see is
It's,
not really. There's no direct line of sight.
so I'm gonna move. I guess I'm gonna follow around and pause there for a minute and shoot a magic missile.
Okay. Who
Since
do you?
I don't need to have line of sight for that, right? Because it's an automatic hit.
You have to have a line of sight, but you do have a line of sight on this one. Whoops.
Okay,
Didn't
then
mean to move
that's the
him.
one I'll attack. Sorry, bud. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're throwing magic stones, or are you doing?
Oh no, not magic stone. My bad. Not magic stone. Wrong one. Wrong one.
So yeah, you just roll damage for your darts.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. My bad.
So 9 points. This one is bloodied. Anything with a bonus
That should
action.
That should be 13, right? Because it's 3 missiles.
Correct.
Okay. It's just bloody. Okay. So then I moved like 3 squares. So I guess I'll come in and I guess work my way around as well.
Okay. The giant frogs. This one is not at all happy with getting hit with magic missiles. He gonna come over here, and this one gonna come over here, and this one is gonna come over here. So 3 of them are going to attack Yip.
No frogs.
And yeah, they are going to attack Yip. So they will each make a bite attack. The first one gets a 9, which misses.
That misses.
The second one gets a 13, which hits for 3 points of piercing damage, and Yip is grappled.
Ah,
And the third one gets a nat 20.
no.
What's happening to poor you?
Being attacked by frogs.
For 10 points of piercing damage. And so the first one grapples Yip like on the front half, the second one grapples Yip's legs. And so Yip is currently
And a tug of war.
in the rope and a tug of war.
So does that mean the first one can't swallow Yip because the other frog has a hold of it?
Basically, yeah. So
Bonus?
yeah, they're fighting over Yip, hoping that they'll get at least a half.
Where you?
So there's no taboo against cannibalism among the frogs.
Clearly.
So much.
What's the biggest thing you kind of pulling up into something huge and rip their jaws off?
I just jot that down in my notebook for what I was send out my house.
You still getting any?
Is there any flora in this cave?
You could see that there's some seaweed and grasses underwater that float to the surface. Joining the fight from the southern end of the cavern, 2 bullywugs have jumped into the water and are joining this whole situation. So, Mist, you see these bullywugs swimming through the water. What would you like to do?
Can I reach this one from the shore?
Let's see here.
If I'm here, can I reach this one?
Yes, you can.
Woo! Alright. Then I will move here. And I'll hit this one with my stick.
Go for it.
Like, hey, you get the water. Extend those stick. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Woo! I was not expecting that.
Oh, I'm sorry. 13 does not hit. I apologize.
Now I get everything.
I was thinking of the giant frogs. My apologies.
Okay. So in that case, I will use my bonus action to. Don't want people to hit me. There's nowhere to hide here, I'm sure, so.
No, not really.
No hiding available here. I don't know what. I can't really do much with my bonus action other than. Can I take a bonus action to, like.
You can do a claw strike.
Oh, I can hit it? Oh, I didn't realize I could hit it with my claws too.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, does a 23 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
23 hit. 4. 2, 4. 7 damage.
Okay. He is injured. Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Ray G. And let's see, I'm gonna range with claws
Okay.
on that guy.
Go for it.
Reckless, so advantage.
Okay.
$22.
Yes.
Why is it not giving me damage options? Weird. So first one's 10 damage.
Okay.
Crit.
Yeah. Double damage.
It's weird. It's not giving me the option to roll crit damage.
It's because you have one kludgy digital system working with another kludgy digital
Yep.
system.
So 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay, so this bullywug rolls over and floats belly up in the water.
Can I attack from this square?
Yes.
I'll do that. And more claws. Still reckless.
Okay.
23.
Yes.
$11 points.
And-
Fourth one.
This bullywug is disemboweled.
Well, I've got more claws to go. Come on. Well, I'm out of move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I technically have one more move, but that's not really all that useful in the water. Shredder's done.
Okay. Yep. What would you like to do? You can make. Hold on here, and I will tell you. You can make a DC 11. DC 11 strength check to get out of one of the grapples.
Can I also attack if I do that?
You could attack with a bonus action.
Okay, I will attempt to get out of one of them, I guess. I do not.
That's not good.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay, so Yip
I
is
attack one of them with a 14.
that hits.
We'll say that one.
Okay.
Okay, so 10. Poison. 2 piercing, 7 poison.
Okay. So this one was already injured and dies. So you're only grappled by one of them. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Let's see. How much movement do I got?
Also, Mist and Shredder can see that there is a carved set of stairs going down here. Or I guess going up. Sorry. It's going up.
How deep is that water again?
15 feet at the deepest. It averages between 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
So around these pillars, like here and here, the water is about 10 feet, but everywhere else it's 15.
I can get to about there. Get to there with my movement. How far is this? About 40 feet to you. What can I do to help you? Are you still being grappled yet?
Yep.
This one is the grapple E. Or grapple-er.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Yip.
Okay.
I should be able to see Yip between the cracks.
Yes.
Shield of Faith, concentration duration up to 10 minutes. You get a +2 to your AC. So hopefully that'll keep you from getting swallowed.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hold on one second. I will be right back.
But at least keep it, hopefully keep it from getting grappled.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, but in the future. Toad Lord treat. That would get this.
Yep.
Okay. Just realized what my problem is. I don't have a beer. So, Elmira, what would you like to do?
Okay, it looks like I should be able to shoot the one closest to me with my crossbow.
This one in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do that.
I rolled 19, so I'm sure
That hits.
got one damage.
So your crossbow just kind of bounces off the frog and leaves him with a neck, and he's like, "Brah."
Yeah, that wasn't so great.
Anything with a bonus action or movement.
I'll move over here. Let me see if any of my bonus actions can help yet or not. Not really looking very good. Maybe. Okay, they have to be 30 feet away from me, so I can't do anything. Alright, that's my turn, sorry.
Okay. Wagner, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm going to move back here-ish and then cast Firebolt
Okay.
on that one.
Okay. The one that just
Well,
got
that's what
nicked
I
with a crossbow.
Yeah.
That hits, and it is a critical, so double damage.
Sweet. Something tells me it's gonna be done. She said, jinxing herself.
Yes, it is indeed dead. You see this firebolt lash out from Bognock, hit this giant frog, and it ignites on fire from the inside and sinks into the water.
Okay. And then I'd like to throw rocks at that one.
Sure.
This time for realsies.
All three hit.
All three. They all hit. Awesome. Let's see, that was that one that went through? 4. Okay, yes. Oh wait, 2. So
And
it's 19.
your magic rocks hit this one, and it explodes.
Sweet. And that'll be it.
Okay. The giant frogs. Avenge our brother.
Ooh, does that mean that the frogs aren't yet in range to like bite us?
These two in front of you and Elmira are not. These two in front of Mist and Shredder are not. So, let's see here. 3 frogs are going to attack. Well, actually, the first frog. So, yeah, what is your size? Is it small?
Large.
Oh, as a frog, you're large. So he cannot swallow you. But he can bite with advantage. "16 hits for terrifying 2 points of piercing damage. And the other 2 have advantage because you are grappled. Soft 20 for 3 points of piercing damage. And another soft 20 for 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The bullywugs are no more. So, Mist, what would you like to do?
Okay. Oh, there's all kinds of frog deliciousness going on here.
And Shredder could get into a splash fight with you.
I would be on this square to there. I could hit that one. I cannot hit that one. Okay. I will move to the edge of this right here,
Okay,
that little area there, and attack this one.
go for it.
As soon as I find my dice. Keep losing them for some reason. Sure how, but we go with a look at it. For 21 to hit.
That hits.
Shall we? For 4 damage.
Okay.
Apparently using my stick is not a good idea. My stick. I should stick with using my dagger. Okay, gonna do a claw attack.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. Well, the dice rolled all the way to the floor. Do I count the roll?
Nah, you can re-roll that.
Damn.
I count that as a jack die.
That was a critical if you'd allowed it. Instead I rolled crap. I missed.
Okay. Shredder, what would you like to do?
Is the water so deep that it's difficult terrain, swim speed? Can I get... I suppose I can just go attack these 2, but...
Yeah, it's 15 feet. It's between 10 and 15 feet deep, so yeah. It's difficult.
So I guess I go there, that's... I got moved 40, I can swim 20, so at least I can attack 2 guys.
Yep.
Still raging, reckless again, with my claws.
Okay.
On this guy first.
Okay.
27.
That hits.
$12 points.
Okay, and this frog is no more.
Second claw on this guy.
Okay.
Wow, those sucked. A 16 hit.
Yes. And
11.
this guy now is frog legs.
So let's see, that was 3 squares. I have 2 more. There, I guess. So I'll attack that guy.
Okay.
$26.
Yes.
13 points.
Okay. And that kills him, and Yip is no longer grappled.
Okay.
Alright. Is there anything else for Shredder?
Everything I could bonus is out of range. I went claws, not tail, so I don't have reach. I think that's all I can do is just kill 3 in the turn.
Okay. Yep. What would you like to do? You've got 2 frogs attacking him.
And I'm no longer grappled, right?
Correct.
Disengage.
Fine. Okay.
Well, it's down to just 2.
I'm gonna attack the further froggy.
Okay. So this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a 23.
That hits.
Five piercing and 7 poison.
Okay, and this frog dies. Anything with movement or bonus action? Imagine there's not really anything you can do as being a frog as a bonus action, but you could move.
I can lick my own eyeball. Oh.
I can lick my own eyeball. It's impressive. I want to go over there.
Okay. You could do that. Does not provoke an attack of opportunity because all you're doing is changing faces for the frog that you're already engaged in. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Well, since I can't really see what's going on around that corner from my perspective, but it sounds a lot less aggressive, I will go over to here,
Okay.
and the one directly in front of me, I will hit with another agonizing blast.
Okay.
All the while still muttering my chant to Bahamut to keep the concentration going.
Okay.
That's going to be a 15 to attack.
That hits.
21 damage.
Oof. This frog is vaporized. Not sure if that was an agonizing vaporization or... So that's it for your turn?
Yep, that'd be my turn.
Okay. Elmira.
I'll go ahead and use crossbow on that one.
Okay.
And hopefully more damage. So that's 13 to hit.
That hits.
I got 3 damage, and then I'm gonna start to bravely run away.
Okay. So this one actually dies from your crossbow bolt.
Yay!
And Bognock.
I had this plan to like try and hit all 3, and now I don't need to. But I wonder, so you know how like some cats can swim and some cats don't, some breed of cats like tiger swim and
Right.
Panther swim. So I'm gonna
Cassie
move.
swims.
So I want to swim out to here and Thunderwave.
Wow, okay. So that is a 15-foot square. Let's see here. So that would also get missed.
What about here?
That would still get missed.
What about here?
Nope, that would miss missed.
Okay. Now, if like, would swimming be difficult terrain or anything like that?
It is.
Okay. So I can use my once a long rest feline agility to double my distance.
Okay.
So I'll use that so that I can swim out and swim back.
Okay.
That's not a long rest, by the way. That's just once every time you don't take an action.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was per long rest.
No, it's every time.
Oh, I've only been using it once per long rest. Awesome.
That's why you can watch Tabaxi monks run across an entire dungeon in one turn.
Got it.
Or
Okay.
Tabaxi rogues.
So let's see. It is a con save 14.
Okay. Whoa, nat 20.
Ugh.
But
It was gonna be so cool.
But that still means he takes half damage, I believe.
Let me see.
For Thunderwave.
Yeah, half damage.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. He will take half of that. He's not pushed away, but
Okay. 8.
okay. So 8 points of damage is considerable when you're a giant frog.
I know, but it's so underwhelming. I was really hoping he wasn't gonna make it.
Bonus action and movement.
Let's see. Well, movement, I'm gonna go back to shore,
Okay.
and then I'll throw some rocks.
Okay.
I'll throw 2 rocks. I think I should do that. Oh, except for I had a fail, so I'm gonna throw another one.
Yep, those both hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that kills him. Okay.
Yeah, to get your movement again like that, all you have to do is not take an action on a turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so there is one giant frog left. It is going to try to bite Yip. And it misses with a 10. Hold on just a moment. I will be right back once again. Evidently my batteries are dead.
I guess that assumes that at the beginning of every battle you would have it because you're not taking actions outside of battle. So I guess you get one at the start of every battle. I've totally been forgetting about it too. I have it, and I know about it, and I just don't use it. I could have done all that. I was like, do I have enough movement? I had double movement. Oh no.
I have so little. I think I got 25 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got 4.
I got short legs, so.
I've got 40, and then we got the feline agility, and then to throw in the dash, which makes it a lot.
Yeah, that's really cool. Maybe I'll be
How come you have short legs?
I'm about 3 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall.
What kind of cat are you?
No, I'm a gnome.
Oh, that's right. That's cool. Little legs. Got
Oh, the weasel.
Yeah, so I can build all those weird little toys for everybody, but not so great for running about.
Just ride the turtle.
Yeah.
If someone rides you, does that make you a mount?
I'm gonna take this opportunity to show off my latest hairstyle. Okay, okay.
I've been trying to do that to Yip for a while, but Gibson really won't let me ride him.
Does it go backwards? It does. It's supposed to say home is where the Columbus is. But yeah, there's the Columbus.
Home is where the what is this?
The Columbus.
What's a Columbus?
Everybody has a Columbus. But do you know how to... It's
Okay, never mind, I'll Google it.
Is that like Chugi? Or what's a Columbus?
It's like they were watching intergalactic TV on Rick and Morty, and they had a How It's Made episode about this, and it does. They never really explain what it is. It's one of the only jokes I can show my children from the show, though. Columbus, you'll get to see how it's made.
Then they smooth out the Schleen. And the Schleen is taken and repurposed for other uses.
That's right.
So, Mist, what would you like to do?
I mean, there's only one little frog thing is far, far, far away. And even if I maximize all of my movement, I still have to use strength to get around places, which is not going to happen. And it's not worth it because Gibbs over there. So, I'll just move over here, I guess.
Okay. All right. Shredder.
I suppose I'll move the 1 square forward and attack the one froggy left.
Okay.
Reckless just in case I can crit.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Eight points.
Okay.
Do I need a second one?
Yep, he's still up.
Okay. 25, I think it's.
Yes.
11 more.
Yeah, that puts him out.
I'll cry out turtle power, ask for pizza, and then make my way back to the spit of land.
Okay.
That's not land.
Yeah, that's not actually land. That's a wall. But the water around it is 10 feet deep.
Go here, go here. Look at all the stuff. Maybe there's something interesting over
Okay.
here.
We'll go over to the nook of the dry land and look around.
Okay. So, the dry land. Frogs litter the ground. Most disturbing of all are 3 sets of iron shackles anchored to the stone, with human, elf, dwarf, and halfling bones. Other than that, there's nothing on this landing.
Sacrifice that.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Dang.
So what would you guys like to do? So like I said, over here to the east is a set of stairs that lead up, and there is this passage to the south that the bullywugs came out of.
Does Yip need some potion or healing or anything, or?
Yip is okay.
Okay, cool.
Yip would like to go to the bullywugs section.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't stand on me. Yep.
So you guys can all go to the bullywug section.
So if you don't like water, do you mind slime?
It's not water.
Haha, I can give you a big froggy hug and it'll be all slimy.
Start swatting at you like that, dude.
So the only thing that is in here, you find this shallow pool is actually filled with giant frog tadpoles. So they're tadpoles about the size of my fist.
Ew.
Who's got fireball?
Can we help frog turn into a pet? Can frogs make good pets?
Ribbit?
Yeah, they could, yeah. I mean, frogs can be familiars. I don't know about giant frogs, but yeah.
They make great pets.
They make great pets.
But their AC is like 13, I don't know.
They're so cuddly.
Ribbit.
Gross.
Yeah, so there's nothing else in here other than a pool full of giant frog tadpoles. It's a pool of frog sperm.
Anybody got like something like flammable we could do, like a cool like action movie thing where we walk away from it and throw a piece of flame over our back as we do it?
This is the part where our heroes commit genocide. So there's this new creature this new monster in Destiny 2 that these aliens, they come out and they're carrying like 4 or 5 babies attached to their bodies, and everybody's like, this is just wrong. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, if you shoot one guy, do you get extra XP for each baby that you kill as well?
Because they're going to die.
Right, I mean,
They're going to.
You make it seem like I need to get back into Destiny now, because I mean that sounds fun.
Right, I know, right? So up the stairs. This is a oh, good. Let's see here. That's not what I'm looking for. Sure, that works.
Whose idea was it to explore all this crap? Oh.
Ew. Gross. Why is everything in here gross?
So, Miss, you come up the stairs, and there are 2 centipede swarms that start to move towards you. And you can hear the rustling and moving about of something larger further south in the cavern.
Hey guys, good shit to fight over here.
Sweet.
I would like to rush one of the swarms.
Okay, hold on just a minute.
Are we re-rolling initiative?
Yes, we will.
My Sharona.
My Corona?
Die, Corona.
Alright, so yes, everybody roll initiative.
Well now. You sure we can't keep those old initiatives?
No.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yep did pretty good. So, Yep, what would you like to do?
Yep, we'll go there as a frog, and that's a swarm.
Yes.
So that's a singular thing.
That looks like a tasty snack to Yip as a giant frog.
Well, Yip as a giant frog is gonna have himself a snack.
Okay.
Uh, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 8 piercing, 8 poison.
Okay. Okay. But they are still up. Bognock, what would you like to do? Does Yip still have Shield of Faith?
How long has it been? It's only been a few minutes, right?
Yeah.
Since the encounter? Yeah, it lasts up to 10 minutes. So
Okay.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Might as well.
So Bognock, what would you like to do?
Let's see. If I firebolt the wounded centipede, that doesn't affect Yip at all, does it?
Firebolt, no.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do.
So you would have to move though, because it'll put you at disadvantage because you'd be shooting through mist and Yip.
Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Hold on.
I mean, you could go like here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to be this close to it. Okay. Move there. And firebolt.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Yikes. So let's see here. Yeah, this swarm. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Okay.
Kind of
And the-
falls apart,
Yes.
and they're dead.
And I'd like to throw rocks at the other one.
Okay. Yep.
Sweet. Let's see. And
Yeah, all three of those hit. Okay.
One more.
Okay. So this one is still up.
Okay.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Oh, it's my tape measure. That's not a tape measure. Just enough distance. I'll walk up and smack that guy with my weapon.
Okay, go for it.
Walk up and poof, weapon in hand and smack to that face. 23.
Yes.
That's 15 damage.
Okay. This swarm goes down.
And that is my turn, and I'll keep the concentration going.
Okay.
At this
Elmira.
point, Yip should have maybe about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes on
That-
that spell book.
Sounds about right, yeah. So, Elmira, And you guys can still hear chittering and something moving around deeper in the cavern.
Are we gonna fight or run? What do you guys want to do? We'll fight, probably. Looks like
Oh, yeah.
all three of you guys are real pumped. I moved as far as I can in, so I can't really do a lot except toss and bless on you guys. So there are 3 guys that are ahead of me. Add a D4 when you roll next.
Bless is always good.
Yeah.
So Yip, Bognock, and Schlagen are blessed.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy.
Guess this was it.
Deeper in the cavern, this giant centipede is going to come in and attack. Whoops. Attack Schlagen. This giant centipede is going to come up and attack Bognock. On Schlagen, nat 20.
I think that hits. Nah.
For 6 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, not proficient, that's a bitch. Oh, 18.
Okay, so you succeed. On Bognock, soft 20 to hit for 3 points of piercing damage, and Bognock needs to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. 20 does not hit.
20 does not hit? Okay. All right.
Nope, I got my fancy pants armor on.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so 20 misses you. Missed, what would you like? I guess these are a little... You could move here and attack this one.
Alright, yeah. Well, that doesn't want to play nice today either. Jagger misses. Because I'm going to assume that a 6 misses.
A 6 does miss.
Yeah. Or not a 6, or a 7, but whatever. How about a 12?
A 12 misses as well.
Hooray!
Okay. Shredder.
If I move over, or there's no point in moving. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, I was going to say you could move there, and it just changes your facing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Shredder, what would you like to do?
Did anybody take any damage from hitting these things, or are they poison on response, or anything fancy?
They do require a Constitution saving throw, which causes poison damage, but so far nobody's taken poison damage.
When they hit you, or when you hit them?
When they hit you.
Okay. I'll move up there, go ragey. And I'll go punchy again.
Okay.
Let me change my ragey mark with the claws. Reckless.
Okay. That hits.
26 hit. 5 points on that guy.
Okay.
Or 12, sorry. Second one.
No. So on this guy, he dies.
Oh, okay. Then I move up to stand on his squishy corpse. Does an 18 hit the next guy?
Yes.
Okay, 4. Whopping 8 points.
Okay.
Third. 27.
That hits. Oof.
10 more points.
And this guy goes down.
Roar. Seems like
Okay.
a waste of a rage.
Yeah. So this first room seems like it's just an empty chamber, except for the swarms of centipedes. And the other room, to the south, this dirt, well, it's hard to call it dirt. It's very fine gravel, is where the centipedes laired. But aside from that, there's nothing else in there.
So we go to the next room along the way.
Okay. Sure, this guy works. Oh, he is really small. In here, you find 2 bullywugs. Everybody roll initiative. Man, there's so many bullywugs, I've got their page number memorized. Oh boy, look out, they got a 3. Alright, so did everybody put in their inish?
Yep.
Okay, so Mist, probably hear Shredder call out in his ragey voice. What would you like to do?
I will use my Tabaxi speed. Let's see how far I can get.
Okay.
Uh, 35, that's still in the 60. Alright. I'm gonna go around to the back of this one.
Okay.
With my movement, I can easily do that.
Yep.
And dagger away.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
Yes.
Shit. Oh wait, 18, but whatever. Alright, where are you? I can do this. I believe in myself. Well, that was not the greatest damage roll, but let's add my I can do this. Simple math. Simple math. 9 damage.
Okay. He's still up.
And then I will use a bonus action to do a claw attack.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yes.
5 damage.
Okay. And this bullywug is opened up and goes down. All right. Bognock, what would you like to do?
I will come in to about here and hit him with my fancy longbow.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Oof. He is grievously injured.
Nice.
Anything with bonus action or movement?
Well, I love throwing rocks, but I want to leave them for someone else. So, no, that's it. Am I close enough to the wall that I'm out of the way for other people?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Looks like I can get to it there. I can see the guy.
Yep.
Bad bullywug gets shot at. Ugh. And with a 8, I lost a nice scorching hole in the wall.
Okay.
Wait, did you get blessed?
I don't think it's gonna help.
Yeah, no. That's still, even if you rolled a 4, it's not going to help.
Yeah, that's a 10 total.
Yeah, no.
When you roll a 2, you don't really get a lot to work.
Right? Yeah.
Fair enough. Touche.
Yeah, there's been some NPCs in higher level where I'm like, does a 22 hit you? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, well, keep in mind that I rolled a natural 2, so. So anything with bonus action or movement?
I did my movement, no bonus.
Okay.
Just maintain my concentration.
Shredder, this bullywug is bleeding profusely from an arrow sticking out of its chest.
I will walk up and turtle claw him, not rage claw.
Okay.
So 17 hit,
It does.
10 points.
Yep, and that bullywug is no more. So you guys find that going up these stairs has led you in a circle back to where you started. This dungeon is cleared.
Did those things have anything on them worth having?
No.
I want to go back and get one of those centipede things and bring it along, because I have a feeling that the rogue in me is going to want the poison later.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and make a nature check, or I'm sorry, survival check.
Oh shit. 8.
You are able to harvest 1 dose of poison. And it will do, that poison, when coated on a blade, will do a 3d6 damage. When you hit with the knife, the blade, so if you coat your dagger with it and stab somebody, it does the dagger damage. The target has to make a Constitution saving throw DC 11. If they fail, they take 3d6 poison damage.
Sweet. Alright, so I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Poison. Get the best.
So the only thing that's left in this dungeon is the Teleportation Circle.
Let's hop in it.
Okay. So the first thing you guys need to do, you guys get level 6. So you can go ahead and level up your characters.
Now I really wish I had that poison.
Or I could be crazy and have 3 classes.
There's one guy at the Friday night group. They've got level 19, but he's really not that great because he's taken like 4 classes and he's got like several of them that are just level 1s.
That's funny. I've heard sacrificing 1 level for a cleric actually is pretty beneficial just for 1 level. Like, you get quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot like taking a level of of Rogue.
Yeah.
One of the old,
But I-
in 3rd edition, one of the old tricks that I used to do as a DM is you take a white with their slam attack and you put a rogue template on them. So then they also get sneak attack damage. And it made whites like absolutely brutal.
Nice.
While you guys are leveling up, I will be right back once again. Okay. Believe it or not, you guys are getting close to the end of the first book.
I'm learning the spells and ranger spells. That's cool.
Okay. More spells are always good.
So how did you say you calculate a jump? A person's jump?
So, a standing jump, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength modifier. If you do a long jump, you move 10 feet and jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
Okay. Neat.
And if you do a high jump, you can move 10 feet and jump a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. So if you're trying to jump up and grab a tree limb, for instance, that's how you would calculate that.
Be right back, guys.
Okay.
I'm taking speak with animals and let's see, animal friendship.
Okay. Both useful spells.
Yeah, that might have helped us here.
You pissed off. You pissed off the squirrels, Morty. We're gonna have to go to another universe. I told you we can only do this a couple of times. I actually watched that episode last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
When we go to bed, we just put on Rick and Morty or Archer or Venture Brothers.
Archer.
That's what I do with like Parks and Rec or Community or 30 Rock.
Well, it's either that or putting on like Investigation ID. So we don't have cable, but we got a Philo subscription, which is essentially cable, and but it's internet. And what I have discovered about internet TV now is that there's only 3 categories to what is shown on cable television. And the first category is murder porn. So like Investigation Own, Dateline, Investigation ID, all of those are murder porn. Then you have, evidently Black television has blown up, so there's like a third of the channels are now all Black or Hispanic TV. And I'm just not into watching telenovelas, so I mean, not to mention the fact that I can't understand anything they're saying, and they are just way overly dramatic. And then the last third of the TV is all reruns. There's like nothing new. So it's like, do I want to watch, the 6th season of Swamp People for, the 15th time? I didn't want to watch it the first time, so that's a big no. So my Plex server and Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and Amazon Prime are my go-tos, because honestly cable TV is just not that great.
There's like a reality show for people that like blacksmith like weapons. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Forged in Fire.
I didn't know that existed until like a week ago. I was like, really? Alright, I watched it. It's pretty cool. I guess.
But even that, like, you're like, oh, Forged in Fire, these guys are gonna they're gonna take like, a shovel and turn it into an epic medieval weapon. And yeah, they usually do that, but interspersed throughout that is like drama with grown men that you would expect from like 13-year-old girls. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I'm used to it. I don't know. I don't love that compared to reality shows to me, but
the one show, the guilty pleasure that my wife and I have is that we like to watch Love Island UK on Hulu, which
I know all about Love Island.
I actually call it Whore Island, but either way. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's the reason why I like watching it, because I find it extremely funny, is it taps the same centers of my sadistic brain as when I was playing The Sims, and I would like torture my Sims by like, removing the door to the bathroom or taking the ladder out of the swimming pool, because they do the exact same things, but they do it to real people, and it's even more hilarious.
They are absolutely cool too.
Oh yes.
Did they put out that season of Big Brother where they didn't know the coronavirus happened until he got out?
That would be hilarious. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for that.
I saw there was a version that was like Big Brother Germany, and they pulled them out and be like, okay, so you guys have been offline and everybody's dying and dead.
We're filming a Big Brother season somewhere like right when it happened, and they couldn't tell anybody until they got out.
They're gonna rename that show to Fallout. They're just coming out of the vault for the first time.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, no, we're good, keep us in here. We're good.
Right, yeah.
Just keep sending food. It's fine.
I think there was some isolation, or maybe it was a Chinese game show, but they canceled the show and the people were just still on the island for like 2 months.
Well, there was one guy on a Chinese reality show that he was from Russia, and they've like been holding him hostage until he gets voted off the show.
Yeah, he signed a contract, so they're all keeping him there.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
I mean, that's some real life WandaVision shit right there. So, are we all leveled up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys step into this active teleportation circle. Dark pine woods are all around on the slopes of a mountain valley. The air is cold and fresh. 2 ancient stones stand to either side of you, and no more than a bow shot ahead along a path is a large house with stone on the ground floor, timbers above. Within sight are more standing stones. Pine branches shift and sway in a gusting, fitful wind. A squirrel chitters and then falls silent. This is the house that you see.
Cool.
Cozy.
is in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, you are deep in a forest, a mountain forest. The temperature shift is dramatic from where you just came from. You came from a muddy, humid swamp, and you're now in mountain highlands. Everybody can make a survival check.
I can't roll for crap today.
I got 14. Yep.
What'd you get?
16.
Okay.
7 for miss.
And what about Schlagen?
3.
Well, half of you got it.
I rolled a 1.
So, Shredder, Bognock, and Yep, you estimate, obviously you are far away, but you estimate that you are thousands of miles away. Like, you are on the other side of the Sword Coast.
Cool. I always wanted to travel. By accident.
Usually the point of traveling is seeing the things in between, but that evidently wasn't the case here.
I like arriving.
So yeah, you are standing where the teleport circle, when you step into the teleport circle, you step out of a portal that is between these two standing stones. And as soon as you step through, the portal collapses. And around you, you see other sets of these two standing stones. And you see on these standing stones that there are these stones are ancient and they're covered in moss, but you can just make out there are some runes carved into the stone under the moss. The mossy stones are old and weathered. Lichen covers most of their surface, but traces of white remain in a few of the grooves. Whoever wants to investigate the stones, make a perception check.
I'll have a go.
Yep, got a 6.
Yep, has no idea.
Shredder only marginally improved on that with a 7.
Okay.
Bognock got 21.
Oh, there we go.
So
I'll see your 7 and rate you an 8.
Bognock, you determined that these runes are draconic.
Oh, I know Draconic.
So, Bognock, you point out these runes to Elmira, and
Hey, Elmira, look at this.
Wow.
Elmira, you look at these draconic runes, and they don't. At first, you're like, these don't make any sense, and then you realize that the runes are draconic, but what is written is not in draconic. It's written in Netherese, using draconic runes. And you're able to make out enough where you can the one set of standing stones, it just says snowy lands. Another one says the one that you came out of says unquiet swamp of mournful croaking. Another one says red sun. But other than that, there's no real there's no determination of where they actually lead.
I'll let the group know as much as I can figure out then.
Okay. So looking at the large house, this ancient building has a wooden plaster upper floor over a fieldstone lower floor. Its shuttered windows are all closed. The roof is completely overgrown with moss. A single door stands slightly ajar. Smoke pours from one of the 3 large chimneys.
So are we in the mountains or forest?
You're in both. You are in the forest, in the mid-mountain range.
I have forest as a my preferred terrain type for ranger if it ends up mattering.
Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah.
So this is a nice little place to hang out, I guess. What route? So we're looking at the entrance of the cabin. Is that?
Yeah, more or less, and you can see that to the east of the lodge, you can see. Well, this isn't actually correct. To the east of the lodge, you can see what appears to be a large barn type structure. Stone outbuilding has a mossy roof and no windows. The solid oak doors at either end are 9 feet tall. The whole thing resembles a small barn. And that is number 2 over here on the right. The stable is actually behind the lodge.
And what horses?
Let's go knock on the door.
Does anyone have a bag of food to light?
leave a paper bag full of shit on the doorstep.
Yeah. No, Shredder's tough, so he'll just knock probably.
Shredder and Yip make survival checks.
Not great.
What about Yip? Yip, are you with us?
Did we lose Yip?
I am when I'm unmuted.
Aha.
Yep, got a natural 1, so it's looking at a flower.
Okay, so the most that Yip and Shredder can see, coming from these standing stones that you just stepped through, you can see a number of tracks in the trail but you can't really discern, anything particular or any particular direction other than that a lot of these tracks lead to the lodge.
I think I'd try and talk to any animals in the stable if you guys want to. Or we could barge in, either way.
It's up to you. Wherever you guys want to go ahead and move yourself there.
Okay, I'm gonna look in the stable before I try and go in.
Okay.
In there.
So you
I
move.
think that's a good idea. You can tell a lot about someone by how they treat animals, right? So if the animals are like, these guys suck, then flaming poo it is.
Okay. One here. So Elmira, you make your way around the back, and you find the stables. And they are, there's no windows, and the doors are shut and barred from the outside, but you can hear large creatures inside moving about. They don't sound like horses. You get, every once in a while, you can hear like a low growl.
Okay. Can I ask this to look in, to peek in, since he's a rogue and have better stealth than me?
What do you want me to do? Where am I going? What's going on here?
I just want to know what kind of critters are in the stable.
Okay, fine.
Hold on just a second.
Is there like a second story or something where I can like climb up that you have to climb?
That just goes up to the roof.
Okay. Well then, let me sneak in.
Okay. So you sneakily open the door. Oh, wait a minute. One here. Hold on, sorry. Having technical difficulties. There we go. So, Mist, you sneakily open the door, and inside are 3 wyverns in the stable. And they are agitated.
Man.
Hey guys, there's 3 wyverns in here. They're agitated.
They
I want
are.
to make friends.
I know somebody who likes to befriend wyverns.
I have animal friendship. Hooray. Do they count as an animal or not?
They are a large dragon,
Oh, there's a stable of wyverns.
and they as soon as so. Let's see, Mist, you got an 11 on your stealth. Is that right?
No, I got a 21.
Oh, okay.
No, I got an 18 plus 3 plus. I got a 24.
Okay. So these wyverns don't notice that you've opened the door, but they can smell something is near, and they are all agitated and rustling around and bang. Now they're banging their tails against the stable walls.
Do they
I would
speak-
like to close the door back stealthily and let the team know what's going on in there.
Okay.
Do they speak Draconic or are they like?
They don't speak at all. They are dragons, but they are not intelligent like true dragons.
Okay, so I can't ask them much anything. We should probably get away from here, I think. Unless someone wants to try and get one of them out, but I wouldn't be optimistic about that.
Well, hold on, because now the wyverns are making noise.
If given the chance, Logan will totally take a wyvern mount. Being a dragon and having a wyvern mount would be epic.
You just want another wyvern mount.
I still got the figure from my last wyvern mount.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. I actually have something for this.